Forgot what I wanted to talk about. What I want to talk about is we always talk about freedom, being free, and so on and so forth, but we don't always touch the reasons for enslavement, or what we call the opposite of freedom. You know, I was wearing uniform for 7 years in the Air Force, right? Since I wasn't actually in the Air Force Academy, you know, and so on. And I was always wondering why everything in the Army or in the Air Force, or whatever it is, all over the world, has to be so rigid and so tough. Why everything has to be so hard? Why do you have to get up in the morning early? Why the beds are not so comfortable? Why you know, it would be nice. Imagine if we were soldiers and we have like this comfort zone beds with the, down blankets, if you're not allergic, of course, with the, nice pillow, air-conditioned room, heated rooms, hot water running in all the time. You don't know what it is, as a high school kid. For 3.5 years, taking a shower with cold water only. There was no hot water. As a matter of fact, the hot water was colder than the cold water. There was no hot water. And I was like, why is this? What's the big deal? We weren't allowed to put sheets. It was wool blankets. You ever sleep and no, you can't wear your pajamas. You have to wear just your, whatever they give you. It's just, what is wool in your body? It's crazy. Because, as I said to you many times, most people, when we talk about freedom, most people are not interested in being free. However, what people really want to be free is free to have comfort. We like to be comfortable. All we do is to get comfortable. However, the price in which we are paying to have this comfort is greater than we actually understand. In the pursuit of comfort, we are giving freedom. And, for example, I'll give you an example. You like to sleep on a comfortable mattress, a soft mattress, something soft like this, right? It's good. It's comfortable. But what happens is, many people will tell you that you're actually paying a price with your spine. Pressure, the pressure or hard surfaces will actually enhance your muscles. Many people suffer later on in age from osteoporosis. They suffer from lumbar problem. And why is that? Because the mattresses are too soft. Nothing will happen to you if you sleep on the floor or you sleep on a hard mattress. It might be a little uncomfortable in the beginning, but ultimately it's good. Not only you get used to it, it's actually healthy for your back. So let's say, for example, you sleep on the floor, take a yoga mat, sleep on the yoga mat on the floor. It's probably the best thing ever for you. You don't want to exercise because exercising is very uncomfortable. You're putting your body in discomfort, right? Because you don't want to get up in the morning when it's cold out, look like this, you don't want to do that, but that's what gets your body going. If you exercise all the time, okay, we're not talking about when there's a blizzard out there, but if it's a little cold, you put a jacket, you do exercise, you go jogging, you go do Tai Chi. Look at the old people, the Chinese people, they're doing in the park, Tai Chi, 5 o'clock in the morning. Winter, summer, fall, rain, or whatever, they're always there practicing. So when you surrender to comfort, you're imprisoning yourself, because now they got used to it, you're not going to give it up. And the truth of the matter is, you're going to bed, you're sleeping under the blanket, it's nice and comfortable there. Very nice there. You don't want to get out of the blanket and, it's a little cold in the room and do that. You want to stay in. And what happens? you pay the price. You're going to be late for work, you're going to be fat, you're not going to be healthy, you're not going to be doing this, and so on and so forth. If you go out of your comfort zone, you're actually enhancing yourself. Why people don't want to learn Torah? It gets them from the comfort zone because they don't want to be a challenge to maybe they're doing something wrong. Maybe they don't know. They have to start from the beginning. But if it was the attitude, we would not have Rabbi Akiva. Rabbi Akiva could have been very comfortable being a shepherd, right? But he didn't want to, so he was 40 years old. He went to Kita Aleph, he went to kindergarten. Talmud, Aleph Bet. He went out of his comfort zone. And he became Rabbi Akiva. His willingness to come out. When they tell us, Pat b'melech tochal, umayim b'mesorat tishteh, you're going to eat hard bread with salt and drink a little bit of water, means when you are learning Torah and you're doing, don't pursue pleasure. Pleasure is not now. The pleasure in which we are looking for is in Olam Haba, not here. I'm not saying go and torture yourself. We're not talking about going to torture yourself. I'm saying go out of your comfort zone. Because that's what ultimately gets you your freedom. If you are too immersed in your comfort, the Nazis will be begging down your door, chas v'shalom, you're still not going to go because you are looking for your comfort. You are not going to give up your bed with feathers and your fur coats and your china, Rosenthal china that you're eating in. You're not going to do so. The Nazis are banging on your door. You're still going to stay because you're looking for your comfort. You're going to pick your stuff and go. That was the problem of Adam HaRishon. He was very comfortable in Gan Eden. He didn't want to go out of his comfort zone. HaKadosh Baruch Hu, quote unquote, gave him a curse. You're going to go travel. The same thing to Cain. Go travel. Toughen yourself up. Toughen yourself up because like this, only you're going to be free. Look at this country. The only reason why America became America is because people were willing to get out of the comfort zone and to come to a new place, to struggle, to pioneer, and that propelled this country for 250 years down the road. The moment we became a comfortable society or a comfort-seeking society, that's the beginning of your downfall. Because you're not willing to dare, you're not willing to challenge, you're not going to grow, you're going to get spiritual osteoporosis, you're going to fall apart. You're looking for a job. You're looking for a comfortable job, or you're looking for a job who's going to challenge you to become better. You're looking for challenges all the time. Challenges put you on a spot. You have to toughen yourself up, you have to adjust, you have to adapt. If you're looking for comfortable jobs, you're going to stay only that level. It's like a social service job, right? I'm working for a comfortable job, so I want to work in the post office, right? All I'm going to be doing is like stamping the mail or delivering the mail. That's a comfortable job. What are your chances to actually develop and grow and become something? None, because you're not looking to work. You're looking for comfort. And that is a very dangerous mahalach. That's a very dangerous path to be for especially for an observant Jew. Because the constant seeking of pleasures and comfort numb us spiritually. And because it numbs us spiritually, we can never progress further and further up in Yirah and Ma'alot HaTorah to go to be challenged. We don't want to be challenged. And that's why a lot of people who reach a certain level, they became rabbi or they reach a certain level, they don't challenge themselves anymore to learn new things or to deal with new ideas or to deal with new concepts. Religiously, that's a death sentence. That's an absolute death sentence. You need to adapt, you need to change, you need to challenge yourself. People ask you, you can't deal with the same or give the same answers that were given 250 years ago to people today. They would challenge you. People have more knowledge, people have different knowledge. And the strength of Judaism is the ability to adapt and to change all the time. To challenge things, you use the core foundation of what we have, the core of Emunah, but you can't do it. I mean, ultimately it's an educational thing, and then we want always to pursue new things in education. We don't teach in the same method. Hopefully, the same methods they did in the one class schoolroom they had in the 17 and 1800s. We need to change things. We have smart boards today. We have different things, different innovations of education. If you in education don't keep yourself on your toes, you're going to fall. You're going to fail. So when you are seeking pleasures and when you are immersed in pleasures, whether it's seeking for a job or anything else, why are you going for a job? Because you want pleasures, right? Because you want a big house that will give you pleasure. You want a comfortable car that will give you pleasure, and you're working for your pleasures. You are a slave. Because you can't come out of that enslavement. You become a junkie to your own desires. You become a junkie for pleasure. You become a junkie for comfort. Argument's sake, I'm not saying, let's say you need a sofa. You're going to now buy yourself a $3,000, $5,000 leather sofa, or you're going to go to IKEA, buy a sofa. So again, give me the argument, IKEA furniture breaks, it's not this. It's not so comfortable. But how much do you have to sacrifice for this comfortable? That's the problem. When you are centered and focused on pleasure and comfort, you're the ultimate prison. The ultimate prison, because you can't come out of it. It's an addiction that a person needs to understand before he gets in, because once you're in, it's very difficult to break it. How do you break it? How do you start to do so? You need to be in minyan at 8 o'clock. You would hear already talit and feeling at 8 o'clock. It's comfortable to be in bed, you get out of bed. It's too hot in home, you turn down the heat, you put up the window. Get uncomfortable. There's nothing wrong. Toughen yourself up. You're taking a shower for 25 minutes under the water because you don't pay the bill, not for the water, not for the electricity. You got to take cold showers. Ultimately, guess what? It's probably healthier for you. And that goes to your food, and that goes to anything. It's a mental condition. You want to be free? Step out of your comfort zone. Have a good day.